Tonight we're going to be talking about another creepy story. I know you guys love my creepy stories. So, on popular demand, we're going to be telling another one. Tonight we're going to be talking about the story of Black Aggie. This is a story about a statue that was made to look like a grieving angel, but ultimately became a dark angel. It was cast in bronze and ultimately over time got corroded and now is completely black. It sat out in this cemetery. It was a family-owned cemetery for many, many years. And over the years, just with it being creepy and ominous, rumors spread. And it was said that if you were pregnant and walked by this statue, that you would lose your baby. That's awful. Like, why would anybody make that up? But I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but that's just screwed. But also it said that at nighttime, on the stroke of midnight, that the eyes would glow red, and that if you were to catch the gaze of those red eyes, that you would go completely blind. And it was also said if you were to go and sit on the statue's lap at nighttime, that it would pull you in and drag you to hell, and you'd be gone forever. I mean, these are some creepy things. But these rumors spread, and as time went by, and people were talking about this, spreading rumor to rumor, and also it was known as Agnes, or Aggie, rather. Black Aggie, of course, because it turned black from corrosion. But somebody had carved the name Agnes in the bottom of the statue. We don't know if this was the person who made it, or if it was just some jerk that carved their name, somebody else's name, I don't know. But that's why it's called Black Aggie. So anyway, these rumors spread, and over time, as colleges developed in that countryside, it got known to the colleges and to their campuses and the students, and of course fraternities, being as fraternities are, get a hold of this story and decide they're going to make it part of their pledge week. Yay! They're so nice. But yeah, so they decided to make it part of the pledge week that they're going to go out to the statue of Black Aggie at midnight, and the pledge will have to sit on the lap of the statue. I don't know for how long. I don't know if that was part of it. I don't know that information. If you do, leave it in the comments if you know anything about it. But anyway, so they had to go sit on the lap of the statue in the middle of the night, so midnight. So they go out. They have two pledges with them at the time. It's a few of the brothers and two of these pledges. And they start approaching the statue, and they're noticing that around them there's all this, like, these shadows and mist, and it's just dark out there. But not anywhere else, like just kind of where they are. So it looks like there's a storm just in the cemetery, just by the statue. I mean, I'd be out of there already. Like, forget it. No fraternity, nothing. Nothing is worth it. No fraternity, no sorority, nothing. But anyway, so they go up toward the statue, and they tell the first pledge that, hey, we all did it, which of course they didn't do it. They made this up. But they said, we all did it, you got to do it. So he starts approaching the statue, and he gets close to it, and the shroud is over the head. You can't see the face, you get close up, and the clock strikes midnight. He sits down on the lap of the statue, and they're all watching him. Everything seems okay, and then suddenly her arms reach out and grab him. And they just start screaming. They take off. They're looking behind them, and the eyes are glowing. They don't know what to do. They take off. Like, poor dude, nobody tries to even help him, but he's gone. They look back, he's not there. They can't see him. They take off. So it catches the attention of the night watchman that is working for the cemetery. He comes out that way to see what's going on, what's all the commotion, and is somebody vandalizing? It's his job to take care of this. So he goes out there, he checks, and he doesn't see anything until he gets closer, and he sees a body on the ground. And as he looks closer, he sees that it's the body of a fraternity boy, completely dead. Not asleep, not passed out, dead. Ice cold, completely gone. Frozen in fright. He died from terror. So this story gets out, people are now interested because everybody loves their ghosties, you know. Everybody's coming out to the cemetery in droves, which of course causes vandalism, causes, you know, just a big mess. Just, you know, it just sucks. People suck, you know, they litter, whatever. But it's causing a big problem for this family-owned cemetery. It's not a huge, you know, city or federal situation. It's a family-owned cemetery, and they couldn't keep up with it. So what they decided to do was they told the story, and they ended up getting it sent to the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C. So they did take it, and they kept it for many years. However, they never put it up. They were getting calls, everybody wanted to see it, but they had nowhere that they really wanted to put it. So eventually it got moved. It is now at the Madison Dolly House. Or no, I'm sorry, the Dolly Madison House. That's right, yes, the Dolly Madison House in Washington as well. And that's where you can find it. Is now in the rear courtyard. So if you do want to see it, you can find it. It's located in the United States. It finally got put up. It's sitting in the back. And if that's something you're into, that's not something I really want to do. Maybe someday, if I'm ever out yonder that way, I will check it out. Maybe in the daytime. But yeah, that's where it's located. And if you know anything about it, if you've heard any of its stories, true, not true, why don't you leave me a comment down below? Let me know. And if you like this video, give it a like. Let me know if you want to hear more stories like this. And I hope you're having a great night, great evening whenever you're watching this. Hashtag FoxX. That is the new thing. My daughter made it up. FoxXIES for FoxX. And have a great night. Take care. Bye.